Hello everybody, I'm Peter Glop and today I'm giving you another the predictions video. And for today we're predicting what might have happened, or what I want that will happen in Miraculous Ladybug Season 2. And considering that literally there's just 2 more months until December, and then in December Season 2 is gonna come out, I think that I have a good a good time. Let's not to mention the fact that in October I'm going to have Halloween videos. So stay tuned for that. Now, the first thing I want in Season 2 is more returning villains. And what I mean with that is, well, though we know that Hawkmoth and I guess Volpina are gonna be returning villains, it's just that if they're going to have these akumatized victims so much, they should at least have more of them returning. I mean, the collector so far doesn't seem to be, a returning villain. Style Queen could again just be, one of these akumatized villains. And if they're actually going to have collector and Style Queen be those types of villains, they could also have Julika be a villain. I mean, she kind of already seems like that emo, goofy, evil characters, and a lot of people liked her evil Reflector episode, and consider that Reflector is so opposite of what you would expect her to be a villain, then that it's almost like they are hinting at that. It would be just great if she'll become a villain too. I mean, just generally, they don't need to have every single akumatized villain to be constantly appearing. But these 5 would be enough. The next one is Arch Rivals. By the way, great artwork. And what I mean with that is that, well, so far we aren't really that there will actually be more rivals. Like the previous villains. And I don't want them just to be, those villains that just come back, they just happen to be fighting that specific one. I mean, in Ruby, Blake vs. Roman was a pretty random decision by their part. And Emerald vs. Wise was also random. But with Miraculous, they could actually do something else. What I mean this is, although it would be greater for Lila and my next friend, which I cannot remember her name exactly, sorry about that, would actually be rivals. And not just them, there will also be other ones like Cat Noir being rival with, I don't know, Julika, like they Miraculous, if Julika is going to get a Miraculous, would basically be the same type was actually created with them. Hawkmoth vs. Ladybug wasn't really isn't really established as a good rivalry. And Style Queen vs. Killer Queen B would also be great. Hell, or even Collector. I mean, you could do a lot of stuff like that. I really want rivals for them. Also, that would be great that every time they're gonna bring down a akumatized villain, they'll also have to fight. The team was also going to have to fight their enemies. That would be just great. The next thing I want is for Volpina and Queen Bee not to be game more useful than Cat Noir. Or more anything. And what I mean with this is, in usually some shows, they do something I really dislike. Like, when they introduce new characters, they automatically make them stronger than one of the recurring team fighters. Like, in this case, Cat Noir. I mean, Ladybug's never going to be out of the spotlight. I mean, she's the main heroine. She's the main one. She's always gonna be the strongest. But I really want these two not to just automatically be, more have more variety, more usefulness, more anything. I mean, Cat Noir at least has some experience, and compared to all three of them, he at least knows a little bit of combat. Which is strange how many times he's being defeated. Seriously, if they're going to actually, they also, at least they need to make him weak or something. It'd be just weird for these two to be automatically stronger than Cat Noir. I mean, they can do that, but literally make them like they actually are less useful than Cat Noir. Them cause they bumbling up, cause they doing mistakes, just excitement, overconfidence, those types of stuff. Plus, in an episode where Cat Noir becomes evil, and because no one respects him, because even Volpina and Queen Bee, who just appeared, are more separated than him, would just be ridiculous and awesome. I know this is a show made for girls, but I don't think it would be great if they just have one heroic male and the other three are girls and they beat him constantly. I mean, seriously. How does it even work in any sort of a way? Yes, I mean, we're just gonna bring down these two who have less experience, who are pretty incompetent with it, if you think about it, and already automatically be powerful than Cat Noir. I mean, seriously. The next thing I really want in Season 2 is for Cat Noir to be more badass. I mean, seriously. Or I don't know what kind of trailers they have in your place, but in my country, ladybug intros were more hinting at Cat Noir being, that badass mentor type of character. I mean, it's because they were badly showing him. And to be honest, how come Ladybug, a person who's already clumsy, is dramatically better? I mean, how many times was that when she actually beat the villain on her own? Well, Cat Noir, a guy who actually trains in sword fights, so he does have some combat, like I said before. He gets defeated by nearly everyone. I don't even get that. I mean, hell, Ladybug's literally an ex machina expert. I mean, her entire specialty is basically being ex machina. And yet, Cat Noir always needs to be defeated. I mean, seriously, if they're going to have a duo, at least don't make Cat Noir being constantly defeated, overshowing stuff. Hell, I think the only episode that he really was something was in Reflector and the Black Knight, or Dark Blade. I think those are literally the only two episodes he actually was doing something specialties. I mean, even in episodes where Ladybug wasn't able to appear, he was foolish. And in Anti-Bug episode, they would literally try to say how Ladybug's nothing about Cat Noir, but they don't have any kind of a Cat Noir struggle or something. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I really want more badass Cat Noir. Plus, if they're gonna give him the power of destruction, they get him something more awesome to do also. And the final one is Cat Noir stops being in the dark. I mean, think about it. How little thing that he is aware of right now. I mean, just think about it. Since I'm guessing that Manette's going to have to be the one giving Chloe and her friend the Miraculous, they're going to be aware who they are. But Cat Noir, nothing. I mean, that's not the only thing. I mean, if Hawkmoth is his father or the Collector, I mean, it's just what if, honestly. I mean, then let him stop being in the dark constantly. I mean, at least met the Collector. I mean, I'm not a Collector, that Grand Master, the Guardian, whatever he is. I mean, just have him, be aware of stuff like that. I mean, not only that he is miraculous, is a complete and total moron. I mean, that type of Gus from Robot Boy, but that guy who literally isn't aware of half the stuff. I mean, seriously, a book that Tiki was able to see on far, she's aware, but a book which he saw pretty damn well. Entirely, he automatically forgets it. How fucking ridiculous. And also, it'd be great if they actually explain, because for some reason, his Miraculous always gives me that evil Miraculous vibe anyway. So, it would be great if they actually done that. I mean, or maybe that's even the episode they could do. I mean, just imagine an episode where it starts with everybody shitting on Cat Noir for basically no reason, even though they should be shitting on Queen Bee because she failed and stuff. Then while the villain returning, then when he feels sad and stuff, one of the returning villains appears. He thinks he's an illusion or something, and then he follows them into in the secret part of the house he wasn't aware of, and he basically learns that they were all just like he was nothing or something. Plus, with him, he at least hides his identity. Seriously, at least his eyes change. I mean, come on, and he acts completely different. I mean, even Ladybug acts somewhat like Marionette. I mean, they don't really hide that well. If they're going to actually do that, that'll be awesome, great. Now, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And also, tell me what you think will happen in Season 2 of Ladybug and Cat Noir. I'd like to hear your opinions. And see ya until the next time. Bye!